I'm Larry Day in Washington, D.C., talking with Graham Greene about Dances with Wolves. Terrific picture, first of all. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, well, in part, yeah. Most of it goes to Kevin and Jim. To have the nerve to even do something like this.
Exactly. We saw it last night for the first time.
So did I.
How did you feel when you watched it unfold?
I enjoyed every minute of it. I wanted more of it. Not just because I was in it and I knew everybody in the story, but it was just a very entertaining, lovely piece of film to watch.
Very different than the traditional Hollywood Western about cowboys and Indians. How would you compare the two?
Well, it's like comparing a tricycle to a Porsche. We were driving the Porsche.
You play a character named Kicking Bird. Tell me a little bit about him.
Ah, Kicking Bird, the wonderful absent-minded medicine man, who was based on an actual character named Kicking Bird, who lived in the northwest part of the United States. And he believed that Europeans and native people could get along and live in harmony. And he was all for it, but his people were against it. In a little small circle, they got together and sent him on to the next world.
I'd like to congratulate you on your performance because it's at times wonderfully understated. You say things, I don't even see any movement on your face, but you say things without dialogue, with just an expression.
Yeah.
You seem to have an awful lot of fun with the role.
Yeah, it was a nervous twitch. Well, we took a lot of time and a lot of care was put into the making of this film as far as the actors and Kevin's direction and Dean Semler's wonderful work with the camera. And everybody just sort of went and worked on it in a really nice harmonic way, so it came out really nice.
Harmony is a good word to describe this picture in a number of ways. Harmony in the voyage, I guess, that the main character takes as he lives on the land, away from so-called white civilization, becomes closer to his horse, becomes closer to a wolf, becomes closer to the people, and starts to live in harmony with the things around him.
Yeah.
That's a neat theme.
Well, that's the way it should be. Get along with your fellow man, and he'll get along with you. Start putting up fences, and somebody's going to put a fence up right beside it.
Tell me a little bit about the research involved. I mean, you've got to ride horses, you've got to do a number of things in an authentic manner. There must have been some work behind the scenes.
A bit. We spent a day or two on the dialogue and a day or two on riding. About a month learning the language and learning how to ride. And to get out there and actually do it. The first time I galloped bareback on a horse, I was scared to death. Good God, it was...
The buffalo hunt sequence, for example, I was noticing how good the riders were on bareback. It was smooth as silk.
Yeah. It's quite easy, actually.
It is.
As my trainer, the guys that we learned to ride from, he said, just keep your butt in the middle and the horse will ride. You can learn to ride this horse just as fast as he can run. It's no problem.
Graham, I think it's interesting to ask performers how they got started in acting. Did you always want to get in that field?
Well, I lost a card game. That's how I got in the business. No, seriously. But I really never had an inkling to be in acting. I worked as a recording engineer with a fellow by the name of Kelly J. from Crowbar. And if you're listening, Kelly, hi, how you doing?
Kelly lives close by, yeah.
Yeah. And a friend of ours, mutual friend, kept coming over and bothering me about this script every day. And I said, finally, I just said, all right, I'll do it. And I got a good taste for it, and I liked it.
What kind of a kid were you? Tell me a little bit about your upbringing.
Oh, I was quiet. I was a quiet little fellow. Never got in any trouble. Always did my chores, got straight A's, and right, Mom? Just kidding. No, I like. I was just an average kid who grew up. Nothing special, nothing weird.
But it seems unusual that you get into recording and then into acting. Sometimes kids are putting on shows in the backyard that they have that early sense of drama, I suppose. They want to pretend all the time. That's not necessarily what you were like.
Oh, God, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I had no idea until last year.
Well, Graham, now I think that you're going to get some offers to do some other movies. I think this is a picture that's going to do well and maybe open some doors for you on the international front and perhaps for some other performers as well. You may take some people with you. You feel good about that?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm no spring chicken in the business. I've been doing this for about 16 years now, and some people have gone 20 years and not got anything happen with their careers. And, I'm very fortunate.
Do you have some hopes for this picture? What do you hope that Dances with Wolves can achieve?
A long run. No, I don't know if there's no internal message in the picture. It's nothing. We're not trying to rewrite history with it or sort of hammer the message down anybody's throat. It's just watch it, and if you come away with something, fine. If you don't, well, it was never there to find.
Mm-hmm.